Hey everybody, it's Becca de Mulan, and I am here with some information for you today about astrology and compatibility. I find this topic to be really interesting, and it's something that was on my mind just now, and I felt inspired to talk about it, so I wanted to make a video for you guys. I'm coming at you from a beautiful garden sanctuary. This is my mom's amazing backyard up in Washington State, and I've been doing a lot of thinking out here on this back patio, and I realized, when am I ever going to make these videos? I got to do this when I'm inspired. So I'm feeling inspired about this topic that I think about a lot, and I thought it'd be a fun video. You can find me at lifeenergybybecca.com. Get Life Energy is the name of my YouTube channel. Welcome if this is your first time seeing me. Hi, happy you're here. I'm passionate about astrology. I think it's really interesting. Not everybody buys it, but it helps me out, and it might be able to help you out too. This is a super basic, informational, bare bones for people who have no clue about astrology whatsoever, but think they'd like to understand it a little bit better. And I'm going to just start with the super basics today. If you want to know more about where the planets are right now and what's happening with what planets, you can check out a myriad of other YouTubers that specifically talk about astrology. I actually follow probably 2 or 3 astrologers on YouTube myself, and I actually find their updates really enlightening. But it's a lot to keep up with. I mean, there's people that are doing like a weekly video that might be like an hour long. So I wanted to give you like a super quick little snippet of information about just the elements, just like Astrology 101, the elements, okay? Astrology plays a role in your personality in multiple ways. There's numerous planets. You have a planet in different signs. All of your, you could have 5 planets in Libra, 5 planets in Aquarius, whatever, okay? Look up your astrology chart. If you want to know how to do that, you could come see me. But what I find the most exciting and interesting about learning what astrology has to teach us is about relationships with other people and about our compatibilities with other people. So, say you're a fire sign and your mom is an earth sign or whatever, you can, butt heads, or you can get along with people really well. So it's interesting to know these basic concepts because it could help you out with your understanding of being compatible or incompatible with people that you might want to date or friends and family. Okay, so I'm just going to give you the super basics, just my gist. I'm no professional astrologer. It's just a passion of mine. But I've had enough people tell me that the information I was able to share just in a random conversation was helpful, or, like, oh, wow, And so having enough people say that over the years leads me to believe that I have some information that might help you. Okay, so let's get right into it. The elements. Okay, there's 12 signs, at least that's the traditional way, and there's 3 signs of each element. There's fire, air, earth, and water, okay? So of each element, you've got the 4 elements, and then the 5th element is spirit. You guys ever seen that little, the 5th, anyway. Spirit unites all living things. The 4 elements, the 4 basic elements that all things are created out of on this earth are earth, air, fire, and water. Okay, can we agree on that? So let's start with fire signs, because I bet if you're watching this, you might be one. Fire signs are definitely really excited about who they are and care about the fact that they're a Leo or a Sag. Aries, not so much, but just saying, there's some astrology signs that are like, I don't even know what I am because it's not relevant to them. And then there's other people that are like super into astrology. And it's so funny. Like, I'll talk to someone and I'm like, oh, well, of course you don't care about this because, you're a whatever sign, but I don't want to judge anybody. Okay. So I'm not going to label you guys, but let me just say about the elements. Okay. Because this is a cool way to try to get a grasp on this in a very like tangible way. Okay. So the elements are something that you can imagine, like how they feel and exist. Okay. So think about fire. Fire people are like energetic, they're fiery, they have a lot of passion, they might have a hot temper, they might get, you know, really intense about things. Or a person who has a lot of fire in their, you know, astrology chart could be very passionate, excitable, go-getter, you know. And here's what the element of fire is, as I know it. Fire is the element of transformation. What does literal fire do? It like burns down a rainforest or turns a pile of wood into ashes. You know, it could destroy your home. It could also heat your home and provide you with warmth. You know what I mean? It's a miraculous thing. Like without fire, humanity would not rule this planet. We'd be getting eaten by lions. But anyway, fire is the element of, you know, change, because a person who's fire, or a fire element, is going to be always changing, always growing, always learning, always wanting to understand new things, always passionate about different things. Definitely a person who's more charismatic, outgoing, fun-loving, charming, funny, just dominant, powerful, you name it. You can get what I'm saying. They can warm your heart. They're often very loving. They often are people who are very committed to their family and really believe in, you know, the power of commitment, and have strong values of integrity and like want to do right, and, you know, are like, I owe this to my family. And their family could be their chosen family, their dearest friends. It could also even be like their job. Whatever they feel committed to, they take it seriously, and they don't bullshit, you know, they don't half-ass things. They are strong, powerful people. And there's pros and cons with all of that, you know. There's the fiery temper. There can also be the sexy, fiery passion, and, you know, like the bedroom. They could be extremely exciting. Oh, hey.
Hey.
But